Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. The main part of the read is going to be with the Bonefire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. There is a website here, schifferbooks.com. If you're interested, feel free to freeze frame and search that out if you would like it, of course. Supportive Oracle Cards. You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. Website on the back here is rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as an apple, U as an umbrella. Whew, what do we have for Taurus? It's going to be an upside down card. Yep, I thought so. Okay. Why do we have a hidden card? A hidden card for Taurus, which basically, and it happened again and again. Okay, just means that a card comes out with another card behind it. I don't know what it is. There's cards popping out all over the place here. Alright, so the upside that I'm seeing right off the bat is you're going to change. There's a change coming. I don't want to sugarcoat it. There's definitely a shocking change, but this change is going to take you closer to prosperity. Yeah. So this is where we're going to end up. This might be quite the trip to get here, but you're going to be working in a different direction with more, like if you were getting, for example, if we're going to make it real simple, if you were making $100 a day now, something's going to take that away from you, but you're going to ultimately be making like $300 a day after this, just to make it super simple, you know what I mean? Wow. All right, I'll go with it. When this first happens, you will not be a fan. Mostly because you don't like the rug pulled out from under you, which who does? I know that. But like some people, they readjust to quick changes easier than others. Taurus is known for its stability, and one of the reasons Taurus is known for their stability is because they don't like that. They don't like changes. They don't like quick changes. They like things to be thought out and done in a certain process. So this is definitely going against that. Okay. Alright, I'm seeing it start off with the Tower, and I'm like, I hate it. I'm not a Taurus, but like I think I'm connecting to this energy. Like the Tower hits and I'm very unhappy, and it's backed up with the Two of Wands. Yeah. So this is not your jam, in the sense of like you liking it. No. But there's a quick change here that puts you on another path. It happens very fast. I wonder if this is just going to be one of those informative readings, kind of like just giving you a heads up, like this is happening, but you're going to be okay. Because it's gonna. I've known some Tauruses before. When life pulls these nasty turns, it can be very distressing. It can put Taurus into like a downward spiral, and it can be very upsetting. And it's almost like I feel like this reading is saying like, I know it sucks. I know you don't like it, but hold on. Remember who you are. Remember you are extremely strong. Hold to yourself. Hold to your truth. You know, when the wind dies down and everything is like, you know, you can see with the rubble around you, we can start creating a new path for you to have better success. Because it's like, this moment sucks. I hate it so much. So hopefully this is a moment to help you move in a better direction, or at least know that this is just a moment. It's falling apart. Something isn't right. But like, let's hold on. Remember how strong you truly are. Hold to yourself. Hold to your strength. And when things finally calm down and settle, we can rebuild and go in a more prosperous direction for you. What is all this? There's 4 cards. Okay. The top one is the Knight of Coins. Something you've been used to for a long time is being stripped away, is what I'm first getting with that. Friendships are involved. People you thought you could depend on are involved. And then you get the Lover's card there. Something that you really enjoyed, really loved, is just seeming to like, everything is changing. A major piece is being taken away, and it's upsetting all this other piece that you really like. You're like, I don't want that to go. I do not want that to go. I keep feeling that. Okay, can we get a little more clarity on this? Again, we're going to a better place. I know that. We're going to end up in it. Like, I think that's why we started off with the ending, kind of like, hold on. We're going to get there, because it's like, this is, you know, not fun. The Two of Fire. Yeah, we already have the Two of Fire. We got the Two of Wands. And then the High Priestess, which is the 2 of Major Arcana. It's one of those life moments we got to hold on. New stability is coming forward, and this, whatever this is falling apart, is literally starting to form your next chapter. It's not going to feel like that at first, and I feel like it's kind of like everything, it's like being in the middle of a tornado, like starting my new chapter. What are you talking about? Everything is everywhere. Everything is destroyed. Everything is flying in the air. I don't know what to do. But it's like you're in the eye of the tornado, and it's like, it's almost like you're in the, it's like the tornadoes come through, you're in the eye of it, but while you're in the eye of it, it's like dissipating. So it's kind of like I'm expecting the other side to come in and more destruction to happen. Like when you're in the eye, the first part goes through, then you're in the eye for a little while, then the other side comes through. That's what you're expecting. But what I'm getting is like the eye is like it's coming over you. You're getting through all this madness. You're in the eye of the tornado, and you know you are. But then it just kind of goes away. It just kind of, the tornado stops, because at some point tornadoes stop, right? So it's like it's losing momentum, and it's just kind of going away. It's kind of like you're not able to trust it at first. It makes you very uncomfortable, but this is where you're going to be able to start rebuilding. New stability is coming in. It just, I feel like I'm questioning it. Like, stability from what? Like, I feel like that's my natural reaction. Like, stability from what? I thought this was going to work out, and it hasn't. The thing is, with you coming in with stability, that's kind of your strength. Stability is an earth sign strength, especially Taurus. You're kind of the leader of that. Other people need something to hold on to. Whatever this is, it did seem to shake you up, but I think it shook other people up too. I don't think you're the only one that got really upset with this. And people seem to be looking at you. And when you get your feet on the ground, like, people have something to believe in. Is that where we're going with this? I'm not saying you're going to have the best foothold on where you're standing, but once you get like that, like I'm gonna find some stability. I'm gonna find somewhere to stand, and I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna make my spot. I'm gonna make it. When you get your stability, it makes other people feel like, all right, let's just see what the Taurus is doing and see if we can follow along with the Taurus's pattern. Like, other people are looking to you for the stability. I don't know if they're looking to you for answers per se, but like if you get a foothold, they're like, all right, well, obviously it can be done because Taurus is doing it. So let's pay attention to Taurus and try to like emulate what Taurus is doing, so we can also have some stability here. Again, I don't think they're looking to you for answers, just for hope. I think it's more about hope, because it seems like a lot of people are upset here. Take it with a grain of salt. It's a general read, I know, but that's what I'm feeling. Because when you do that, once you get your first foothold on the ground, like, all right, I feel some stability here, then you're like, okay, wait, I got this. Hold on. It's not the best. It's not my favorite foothold. It's not the most ideal place to stand, but I can stand here. What do I got around me? What else do I have here? Let me look around. I got enough stability to look around and assess what's here. Do I have a better spot to stand? Where else can I go? What else do I have? What's over here? What's over there? Is this all muddy ground? Is this marshy? Is that actually more stable over there? Maybe I'll move over there. How do I get over there? How do I get over there without causing more problems? And people are watching you. And like, once you have your first foothold, again, not the best foothold, but at least something. The more you get, when you start with stability, you'll create more. That's Taurus's thing. Other people are going to start watching. People who are originally... Oh, see, this had a double card too. They're going to be originally hopeless. They're going to feel very stressed and very hopeless. I feel hopeless is the word. But then you're going to help them change this into some type of direction. This is the Three of Wands. Kind of like, okay, I was feeling hopeless, but I see when Taurus is doing what they're doing, Taurus believes that there's a reason to keep going and to not fall apart. Since Taurus isn't falling apart, that means we got to get ourselves together, and we got to, follow suit here. Taurus is keeping themselves together. We need to keep ourselves together. Let's all work together here and make this work out. And instead of feeling like all this despair and sadness and hopelessness, they let that go, and they start going towards the direction they see you going. So wherever you're finding stability, I feel like they are kind of following you. Again, they're not really looking for answers from you, but they're following your lead, if that makes sense. It's a little like, I don't feel like they're asking you questions and stuff like that, but I feel like, okay, Taurus did that and that worked. Let me see if I can do something like that too. Something more like that, if that makes sense. It also pushes the whatever fell apart to the past. We start moving on. We start letting go of what didn't work, and we start moving towards what does work, what currently works. It's finding your strength. At first, you're going to have a moment where you completely feel like you don't have any. You're going to feel completely weak and helpless. But the sooner you turn this around and you're like, all right, I don't like it. This isn't the best. That's not the most. And I feel like even when you find your first foothold, I feel like you would argue, like, I still don't feel strong. I still feel weak because this foothold is not the best place. I don't feel like I can build something on it. I feel like I just could stand here for a little bit to assess my situation, but I can't, like, build a house here. I can't sleep on this spot. I don't feel like it's that stable. I don't feel like I can do anything with it other than just stand here and get an idea of what's going on around me. But that's your first step. And I feel like you're creating stability for others as well as yourself. I feel like that first step, that first point of stability, or I feel like you would argue and be like, this isn't really that stable. I can't keep it. It's just here long enough for me to assess. But that's still something, and you're still encouraging others, and when you get that first point, you'll find another, and you'll build from there. Just keep going. Blessings will show up the farther you go. You're meant to succeed. You are meant to succeed, and you will. The sooner you get onto this part, the sooner you move forward. You're not going to like it, but the farther you get, the more you're going to succeed. You are meant to succeed. You are meant to succeed. Is there anything else with this? I know there's a lot of work. There's a lot of prosperity. Again, the prosperity and the work coming forward. Taurus isn't usually afraid of work, especially when you get in your groove. It can be your thing. A lot of prosperity here. It's the changeover that, like, really throws you off, and it keeps reminding me of somebody I used to know. Very strong person, but I think what happened, like, they lost their job unexpectedly, and it really just threw them into a spiral. It took them, I think, a year and a half. I want to say it took them like a year and a half to regain stability, but today they're stronger than they were before. They did regain it. It just took them a year and a half to get their foothold back. I feel like this is saying you don't have to have that long period of, like, feeling like you have nothing to stand on. Having that long period of having no stability, you don't have to do that. Again, that person that I'm thinking of, they did regain it, but it took them a year and a half. I remember they had depression issues, which made sense to me why, but, like, it took them a while to really get their feet back under them. Because it shocked them. They built a lot of their world around this situation, and it just threw them right off balance. This doesn't have to be that bad for you. Hopefully, the sooner you start moving forward, the easier it is for you, I'm hoping. Of course, if it's a general read if it hits for you. Alright, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.